break it down. Okay, you go through your list of how many people do you know without a shadow of a doubt that they're going to place their $400 order. So I send them, you know, a little woohoo, you know, this is your August brochure, let's go, you know, a little motivational something to each one I do individually. I'm going to do something different for September. I'm going to do a video, 1-minute video on WhatsApp and send it to just say, you know, here's the kickoff of the holidays. So I'm going to implement that because it was shared on one of our calls. But when I get the September book, we used to do this forever ago. I go through each page, and in here, I don't know if you can see this, but this is $28, so I am never going to pay less than 50%. So I cross it out, I put 14, and then I divide it by how many items are in the brochure. And so that's $7 for each of those. And I do that throughout the entire book. This one, the eye is brow and pencil duo. $15.50 is what I'm going to pay, and that's $7.75. So when I go through and I want to do bundles, I know exactly how much I am going to collect from my bundle. So that's how I'm getting my $250 a week or more. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So is that helpful?
Yeah, can you say that again? Because I think I need to have that in my head. So say that again. So you take the bundles?
So this one is costing me $15.50, $7.50. If I want to do $100 a day, because I'm doing $250, right? So it's, well, that's my goal. So I know how many of these I need to sell. So maybe I'll take this $15.50 and I'll go through, and this one is $6.50, so I'll add the $15.50 to $6.50, right? So I'm just making a makeup bundle. This one is, oh my word, you cannot get this from anywhere in the community other than the dollar store, less than this. Eyeliner and mascara, 3 for $29. It's costing us $14.50. That's $4.83 for a mascara or a liner. Where can you get quality products for less than $5?
And Gail, you are sharing that too with your team.
Correct.
When you're going through the brochure with your team, what
Correct.
you definitely want to do, like a little live, Facebook Live or something, where you're sharing this information and showing it just the way you're doing.
And that's where they're getting their $400 order so that they can do the same thing. They have clients that, you know, maybe they're into nails. This is $4.75 for us. This lipstick and nail is $4. So even if you're recognizing for activities, these are quick, easy products to incentivize people, our team members. Let's see.
So even if they're buying, you're not counting the whole set. You're just counting the one item.
Correct.
At the price per item, right?
Correct.
But when you go to order it, you're ordering the entire set.
Correct. Correct. Like this London Girl, it's 3 pieces, the beautiful bag, the gloss, and the fragrance. It's my cost is $16 divided by the 3. That's $5.33 for a London Girl fragrance and lip. So it's an eye opener for me. I do that before the 1st, if I get my book before the 1st, right? And that way, when I have my gathering, I can go through and go, okay, so who's into makeup this month? Look at what we got. And so collectively, we will put together different bundles. Okay, you want to sell 300 this week, so how can we back? $15, $7.50, that's $3.75 for the hand wash and the hand cream. It's fabulous.
Well, and it's an eye opener because most of our consultants, they open that book up and for some reason mentally looking,
Exactly.
Oh, that's
or
good.
even if they break it down, they're looking at the break. They're not looking at the wholesale breakdown.
Correct, because they automatically, they go straight to retail. You're right.
I have a question.
Sure.
Gail, did you say that you send an individual email when you first started? I thought you said, or
No, I'm gonna do a video in September
mhm.
that I'm gonna, of course, invite them to the team meeting. But I'm gonna tell them to take a look at their brochure and explain to them what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna send in the email. And I might take a picture of what I've done, breaking it down so that they can see visual in an email. But I'm gonna say, hey, this is September, kickoff for Christmas, you know, look at your email. You're gonna see, oh my God, so many amazing products, you know, kids back to school, fragrances, and you know, everybody needs a mood enhancer. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is good, Gail. This is very good. And I just think it makes us all aware that even when you're signing up someone, it's
They don't
important.
see 5 for
They
$99.
don't see the savings.
5 for $99. That's less than $10 for the lift concentrate, for the mud mask, for the body complex. Oh my God. How many of these sets can they sell when they go, oh, yeah, I need that, and I'm only going to pay $10? So yeah, they're more likely to promote it when they can see, oh yeah, I'm going to get $9 for, yeah, I'm going to make $49 when I sell this set. Does that make sense?
It makes sense. It does.
Vickie, I did find her YouTube.
Could you? Can you play it for us?
Yeah, I will.
Because I think it's really good for everybody to see it. And then Janet, you're on next.
Oh, let me, oh, I think I forgot to put the sound on it. Just a second. Let's stop the share.
Did Jafra publish it on Beautiful in the webinar on demand?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know where?
I just know they asked me to do it, and I was like, okay, I'll do a quick one. And then I was like, oh, where is it all at? You know, you're out there.
Here it goes. That's pretty
Here
cute.
it goes. Make it bigger, Delan.
Hello there.
In my
This is
Minnie
Gail
Mouse
Jamison.
background.
I am a district manager in California, and I just wanted to hop on here to share with you how exciting it is that Jafra's
Made it worse.
incentives and
Sorry.
Yeah,
How
that's
did
the
we
farthest
reduce
one over. The farthest one over is the
I know I
bigger.
can't. Well, I'm in my own way here. I got to
Okay.
move myself. Sorry. I put myself over the top. Go back. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
I just hit myself in the back.
Hello there. This is Gail Jamison. I am a district manager in California, and I just wanted to hop on here to share with you how exciting it is that Jafra's incentives and promotions that are going on this month are incredible. You will not want to leave anything on the table. 64 and so much more. You deserve it all. Go for it all. So with that said, I am going to share with you a couple of my tips that helped me earn the laptop and helped me earn the summer trip. One is starting early. Don't wait till the end of the month. Start today. Make the decision. Make a plan. Get with your upline and work your plan. It's that simple. When you're focused and you have a plan, it happens. My second tip would be to not judge anyone or any circumstance. Ask everybody, no matter what. You work your plan. And then my third tip would be not to give up. Everybody deserves this gift that we have. We have something that nobody else offers. And I am telling you, 23 years later, I am so happy I said yes to Jafra. And I didn't start to run a business. I started because of the product. And you too can have a business that you can be proud of when you make the decision. Start today. Thank you. Talk to you soon.
You never like to see your own video.
Oh, you look really cute.
Very good, Gail. Very good. Okay, Janet, take it away.
Okay. Well, I was telling Vickie, I said, I am so excited where Jaffer is today because we have a structure, and I finally got my head together and have tipped into it. So I have, like on Monday nights, a half hour before the training that Jafra provides with the leadership training, I do a question and answer particularly for new consultants, and also they can bring guests. So I'm doing something weekly, and I'm very, very excited about what's happening. But last night, I've been taking the class from Lori Alley on the social media. And I finally did my first Facebook Live. And I've been telling my team that if you would like if you want a job where you can earn money while you're in your current job and overnight and everything else, Jafra's a good opportunity. You might want to take a look. And I got up this morning and I got my first order. So I was so like, yes, from, someone that I didn't know, and from Northern California, and she ordered 2. I did the sea salt rub. I did Lisa's Washington's idea of highlighting a product, and so I did the sea salt rub because it's such a good deal. And I said, if you want this, now's the time to get it. It's $31 ordinarily and worth every penny, but if you want it now, it's $19. And she bought 2, so I'm almost to my $1,000. I need $4 more.
So Janet, she didn't know you at all.
I didn't know her at all. She saw it on my, I guess, because it's public, your Facebook page is public. And what you can do is you can then put that onto your regular page, and Jafra doesn't consider that Facebook doesn't consider that. It's okay because you've shared something.
Yes, and Lori's saying that those live shares going on Facebook Live, I hope, Darrell, you're listening to that, because I don't know if you're going on Facebook Live because you're doing so many wonderful trainings, and that one on the mask would be excellent.
Great. Yeah, I'm gonna steal your ideas. That's okay. I love that. I was thinking about the mask being the next one. So I just am so happy that I'm 50 years ago, and thanks to Vickie, I had a conversation with her when I was a really new consultant. We were at Jan Day's house, and she was next to Frank, and I was asking her, well, can you make any money at this? I'll never forget that conversation. And she said, oh yeah. She said, don't you know that you can make this and this? And Jan was over there trying to make her be quiet, because Jan was so concerned about over-promising. And I've thought about her when we've seen all this compliance and all this, because that was her concern, but she didn't relate it to not being legal or anything. She just didn't want to over-promise. She didn't want to tell people something that wasn't going to happen for them. But Vickie said, well, listen to this. And she kept going and told me that there was a manager program and that you made it the 10%. Now it's 11%. And so it gave me hope, because my sales were terrible. And it gave me hope. And Jan used to say, if you do enough parties, you'll get, you'll sell enough to do it. And I thought, well, that's true. If I do it enough times, I'll not only can I get better, but I had no sales skills, none, 0. And so I figure if I can do it, anyone can do it.
Only in America. And Janet went on to be a vice president for Jafra. So just goes to tell you, only in America. Thank you, because we have this ability to be anything we want to be, because we have a free America. Let's keep it free. And then we have Janet, who's a perfect symbol of how you can come into a company and go to the top. And, and like I say, she had no confidence. And I do remember Janet, she was being very quiet. Now look at her. She's so
well, and in the background, what you see is my home. This is my front the front yard. And if you go to the back yard, you get the view of the whole space. And that was my dream. I read Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. And he said, well, you have to have a dream. And I thought for a long time, well, what is it I really want? And I had no money. I had no prospect of inheriting any money. I had no prospect of making very much money because I was teaching school, and you don't, you know, that's a service job. And I thought, I want to live on the top of a hill and have a view. That was my dream. And I drew it out and I did the house. The house wasn't very specific, which it wasn't very specific, the first one we bought, but it makes a difference. If you have something that and I thought, I don't know why, but my heart wanted it. And I think God gives us those things in our heart for some reason. Because, and that's, I worked really hard. I just put that paper away and worked hard. And when we bought our home, I found the piece of paper and it was as specific as I made it.
Wow.
That's pretty
incredible.
fabulous.
Yeah.
I've had the same thing happen too in our lives where I've written down goals. But again, Janet, with Jafra, well, the thing that I love about you, Janet, is that you're willing to make changes. You're willing to conform to the changes that Jafra does. So you've been through, I don't know how many, as many.
That's what held me up this last time, because I'm getting old, you know. I'm closer to 80 than I am to 70. That's really.
Yeah, we are the same age. So,
yes.
You know, Janet, the thing is that this last change, so many of my peers, so many of the people that I'm working, leaders, they're not willing to make this big jump. This is a tough jump for us. Go to social media and to leave the comforts of being able to sell the way we've always sold, you know, and right now it's not possible to go and do parties. It's not possible to go over and do a facial and to do all these things as easily. I mean, it's possible, but not as easily. So we're making this big change. And I believe I heard you say the other day that, and I know Helen Wells is too, you're all willing to make the change. I see Delan, I see Daryl, I see so many of the key people now, and they're willing to go out there and to make the jump. And yet, I hate to even say be negative, but I also see many that aren't willing. They're just gonna cling to the business that they have, and they're not willing to go out there and to do a mask video or to do a Facebook Live and to see the results. Because Janet,
make a connection. Thank
right.
her.
I love it. So Delan, do you happen to have the one that you did on the brochures? Are you ready to show that one? You got it handy or not?
You know,
I don't think I do.
Well,
Because it's on my phone and I'm not logged in on my phone. I don't think I need to be in here.
All right, hold on. I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to, because I believe it's just right there. And I've got
I saw it.
Here you go. Never throw away your old brochures. Okay, so let's see what we got here.
I love this.
Hi there. Never throw your old brochures away. Never. You can always use them. As you can see, I'm in my car and I'm going to go out delivering them. I put these little books or brochures in a bag with a handle on them, as you can see. And I'm going to go door to door and I'm going to deliver them to people in my neighborhood. The neighborhood's pretty big, so I'm going to go further down where they don't know me. I'm gathering up a couple of books right now so I can walk to them. As you can see, I'm getting out of my car. It's pretty bright out here, so if I do some pretty crazy photo stuff, it's because I can't see. I'm walking up to the first house. I'm thinking, okay, I'm just going to put this on the doorknob. I don't want to put it on the ground. I want to put it on the doorknob. Or it's going to, oh, look, this has a gate. So what I'm going to do, instead of putting on a doorknob, I'm going to put it on the gate, because I don't know if they have a wild and crazy dog in there, but I'm going to put it on the gate. So they can see it's on the gate and it's hanging there, and they don't have to bend over and get it. Just make it more convenient for them. I'm on to the next spot. Here's my brochures. I'm ready. On the back of these, I tell them 24/7 shopping online, store to door, visit my website, give my information there. And I also say, hey, do you want to save 30 to 50%? Are you curious? Text or call me. Visit my website for the current information. So here I am. I'm off to the next house. There we go. Wish me luck. You never know. I might get a large order, or I might even get a new consultant out of this whole deal. There you go. Remember, never throw these brochures away. Never. They always come in handy. There you go.
Oh, I love
That's
it.
awesome. Love it.
I
Okay.
love those sunglasses. Where did you get those?
I don't know. I was on a trip someplace with Jaffra, I think, and I got him on a pier, probably with Daryl Lee.
Oh my.
Michelle.
So how can we get that video? I would love to show that to my branch, my district.
Helen, I put those, I believe I put those on my team videos.
You did.
I post all those there. Okay, so if you go
I
into
like that.
Vickie's team, which I believe you're a member, you'll find all these videos, everything I
Okay.
find.
Can I ask you to send it to me, please?
Yeah, just I'll send you that. Just write me a little note right now. Send me a text or an email, and just say invite me to your team. That's what I have to have, and then I'll send you an invitation to my team, and then we put everything there. So we go out and find things, and I just put them there for you. And I just put a lot of things there. Okay, I try to post every single day, and whatever I find, because this is open to consultants. Okay, so, and you might consider this too. I just want to encourage all of you that are leaders to do your own WhatsApp group. Okay, and so that way you can keep in touch with everybody, because your consultants are not allowed to go in, they're not invited into the Jaffra leader team. But you can have your own WhatsApp team, and your consultants can belong to that. So like Karen Moran, who's on the call today, she can go into the WhatsApp, and she can, because she's working to be a leader, but for right now, she's not joining, she's not allowed to join the WhatsApp leader team. So that's why I think it's important. Now, some of you will have a Facebook team for your consultants, and that's great too. But you've got to be able to post everything you find on the Jaffra leader team on WhatsApp. You'll want to post that on your Facebook team. For me, it's just a lot easier to invite people, and a lot easier. And a lot of people don't want to be on Facebook.
Yeah.
I have consultants that say, I don't want to have any, but they don't know anything about WhatsApp. So it's like, okay, I'll join WhatsApp. So that might be an advantage for your doing a WhatsApp team.
It's very easy for me to find stuff when Vickie puts things on there. It's just, you know, and I can go back and I can, like, I looked at Delan's a couple times, you know, and it was like, it was right there. And then it keeps it for me. So it's really, I like it. I think it's great.
So you've got Karen telling us as from a consultant standpoint, why WhatsApp is probably more valuable. I just find that it's real easy to transfer things from the Jaffra Amber region team to my WhatsApp team. Okay. And then everybody that joins Jaffra, because remember, you cannot put them into WhatsApp. They have to actually join. So that's why right now, Gail, you'll get an invitation from me today, and it'll say join my WhatsApp team. Okay. Then all they have to do is just click on it. It takes them into the WhatsApp, and it walks them through how to join. So I find that really easy, and I would highly recommend that you do it.
I think that's powerful. Because you're right, a lot of people with all that's going on don't want to be on Facebook. And so WhatsApp is separate from that, and it's the community amongst powerful women. So
yeah, Absolutely. Absolutely. So I'm going to, does anyone have anything that they would like to share? Delan, what about your video? Oh, Karen, you got
I just had a quick question. I just had a quick question for Delan because I love that video. I sat there and I was like, that's so cool. But did you put on the old catalogs, anything about this being an older catalog that you can get the up-to-date stuff?
Ready, Wileen? Wileen, where are you going?
I'm going
to
get my sticker.
Okay, go get your sticker. Okay, so what we're doing, Wileen and I are in a partner training thing, and we picked this up. This is like called fishing, and she has a different version of it too. And I'm going to have her just say what she has on the sticker. See that sticker? What it says right there? Go ahead, Wileen.
Oh, expired. How do you take a screenshot on a computer?
I was going to say, I
can
will
read it.
have Wileen take a screenshot and we'll post it on our.
That's perfect. That's perfect. That's what I was wondering because I thought that was a great idea. I would love to go around my neighborhood and stick it in all the mailboxes. We have an underneath thing that's not, postal thing. And I could do that because I was going to throw out my and I said, oh my God, now I'll use them.
Well, someone had asked me if I honored the sales. I mean, sometimes the stuff isn't there. The product isn't there anymore. If you have it, you can, I suppose.
Yeah.
But with like Wileen, because we're doing that training thing, she has that expired tag on it.
Yeah, mine says expired, new specials every month. And then I've got my website, www.jafra.com/Wileen Dunlap, and my phone number.
Excellent.
And then on the back, I also have my information. My phone number, it has the Join Jafra with my ID number. I have my Facebook address on there as well. And so if there's something that they're wanting, usually we can find something within the brochure that might be similar.
Right.
Or, we have the capabilities of creating our own offers. And it might be worth it to do that just to get that client.
Cool. Yeah. And the bags you got on Jafra too, right? With the hole in them. Did you get those from Jafra?
No.
Amazon, I think.
Well, no, I got those from clearbags.com.
Okay.
And I didn't put mine in a bag. I just went around the neighborhood. If they were outside, I handed it to them. Otherwise, I just put it right by their front door. And I got the idea from Rosa. She said she and her children went around the neighborhood and just was putting old brochures out. So I can't take the credit. I got it from her, but I have used my old brochures and taken them into restaurants and the doctor's offices. I mean, it's free advertising. We don't want to just throw them away.
But you do put expire on it.
Yes. Yes.
In big letters, or can you show it to us? Oh, it's just
like a mailing label.
Oh, I see, like a mailing label.
Yeah. I order my labels through Current. And so I have the very same labels that I put on the back of all of my products with my name and all my contact information. Nothing leaves my house without my name on it somewhere.
Right.
And you put that on everything or just on that one or a few items?
The expired goes on the brochures.
On the front part. Oh, I thought it was on a special item.
The sticker goes on any old brochure that leaves my house.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
What I've done is and it's targeted. It is, I put a penny underneath a label, doesn't matter what size label, and I say, redeem this penny for a free lipstick when we have a 10-minute conversation.
Oh, that's good.
Wow.
So
You can use that.
I've done that before, and it's targeted that, I'll do 10 or 15 at a time. I'll go to laundromats, I'll go to coffee shops, I'll go to, and I'll hand them out, and it's same thing. It's just they'll keep a penny forever until they're ready to make that appointment. And I just stuff a penny right under, so they can see part of the penny and just redeem this penny for a free lipstick and free facial and conversation.
And
Okay,
really and truly, I'll just tell you that penny works because I've used that for years, handing out flyers at home shows and things. And it was really weird one time. A lady came and she says, "Oh, you know what? I've been meaning to call you." And she opened up her wallet and she had this little thing that said, "Thank you for stopping by my booth, redeem this penny." And she had it in her wallet. And it's really true. People will not throw away money. Okay.
Right?
And I will share with you really quick. I've been doing the brochures for a long time, and I don't know because I have my background on. Mine just says call for current prices and product availability, and I have a little telephone on it. Okay. I don't.
Take a picture and send it to Vickie.
Okay.
thank you.
Yeah.
Take a picture and send it to me.
Okay, I will. And I buy my I just buy my labels from Staples. I didn't know we could buy them from Current. Thank you, Wileen. But I turn in my cartridges to Staples, so I get $20, and so that's what I use all of that for. Okay, but yes, absolutely love it, Delan. Do not ever throw away those brochures. Hand them out. Okay.
Yeah, and Jackie and Rosa were calling it fishing, so we're out fishing.
Oh, we're out fishing.
We're not out, not
Prospecting.
Trolling.
Yeah, we're just out fishing. So.
And you know what? When we did Paint It Purple a long time ago, oh my gosh, I didn't want to do that, you guys. And one of my consultants, Karen, she didn't want to do it either. I said, okay, let's do it together in your neighborhood, because I'd already done my neighborhood. And so, I mean, really, it was like, oh, I think this was the first time we ever did Paint It Purple. And so we started in the first three, we made up a packet and we put in a case at the time, a picture of a case. We put in an old brochure with all her information, call for current prices. And I think we put in a sample of a cologne, a fragrance or whatever. Anyway, and if they weren't home, we put it on the door. And then we met this one lady. She opened the house. And you know what? Always they tell us, do not go into people's homes. Okay. So we didn't want to go in, but she wanted us to come in. So we went in and we sat with her for a few minutes because that's very time consuming. And so she set up an appointment with Karen. And back then, if you're there on Tuesday, you're setting up appointments for Thursday, like right now. So Karen went back and she sold her 3 royal jelly products. So man, that made us a believer about going to your neighborhoods in the Painting Purple. So I'm sorry, I'm not part of your speakers, but
And thank you. I love it.
Great. I love it.
Ideas.
I have to go because Carlos is fixing me breakfast.
Oh, yes.
Oh, we'll be right over.
Anyway,
Make enough
thank
for
you
all of
all,
us.
and I'm going to
Of
watch.
you and breakfast? Oh my
recording. I
goodness.
know.
Thank you, Janet, for being our guest
Thanks,
today.
Jen.
Thank you.
Gail, for being our guest today. I guess my closing, I don't know if anyone else has something that they would like to share this morning. I feel like we have definitely been fed, right? Maybe not breakfast, but fed a lot of good Jaffa ideas. I love it. I learned a lot today. And
Vickie,
yes,
when Marcia Fry talked to me, we had talked about some, like we're doing this, and she does, instead of the penny, she puts a $10 gift certificate on for the first time order with a $50 order. So I don't know, but
that's what I do, Dee, is I put the gift certificate in towards the purchase of any Jaffa product.
right.
Because that will also get them to come. But I like the penny idea.
Yeah.
I like the gift certificate.
Yeah,
I like
but
it.
$10 towards that's something that's really valuable. $10
Right.
today is worth and plus the fact they have to find something. It's hard to find something under $10 in our brochure. But again, it gives you the opportunity to get a phone call back.
I love it.
I hope all of you will do a Facebook Live. I'd love to have keep sharing our Facebook Lives that we're doing, because Janet just proved to us today that it works. She got an order from someone that she didn't even know, and she doesn't even have that many people as friends under her Facebook.
That's so
I
cool.
the whole thing, and I've been talking to Gina. If you haven't listened to my interview with Gina O'Neill, and with Hannah Wachter, it
I
will
didn't hear those.
inspire you. It will inspire you to do. So I probably need to repost them because
I haven't seen those. Are they in your group?
yes, they're in my group, and I'll repost them because one thing about all of the old postings don't come up. So when you come in, Gail, to my group, you're not going to get all of the old videos that have been posted there because it only starts showing you all of the postings from when you join. But I will go in and post it on the Amber Region Leaders. That way everybody will be able to see it.
That's fabulous.
I did an interview with Lisa Washington also. That is really a good interview. So
Yes.
I'll put all those back on. That's my goal, is to do interviews with people and talk to them about what they're doing to build their business.
Thank you for sharing, Vickie.
Yeah,
You're an amazing,
well, I'm
inspiring.
but thank you. But Rosa, I need to go after her because what she's doing. I mean, so amazing what these leaders are doing in Jaffra today. And again, they're all doing it on virtual. So remember, this is your last weekend. Monday is the last day of the month. So remember that you've got to reach out to all of your people, especially those of you that are leaders on the call. Go into the new Jaffra place, which tells you your VIPs, and fool around with that. But you want to reach out to every one of your VIPs that is about to miss this month. I think that is a very important thing. And congratulations to Karen Moran, because she is officially a VIP. So I want to congratulate her for doing her 4 months of $400. And again, yes, yay. And so remember, today, all leaders go in this weekend. You have this weekend, and tomorrow, Monday's going to be crazy. So you've got Saturday and Sunday to get people to place orders and have it be sane, because you know what happens on Monday. It's going to be crazy. So that's my words of wisdom today on that for leaders is you've got 2 days to reach out to everyone to place an order. Remember, this is going to be the last of the $400 50% off months. We have been told that it will not happen in September, October, November. So this is a good time for your consultants to place their Christmas orders if they want to get 50% off. Because if they're not in line and they haven't placed an order in the last 2 months, they're going to have to place an order at 40% off. So it's up to you to reach out to these people. Let them know also that if they have a $450 order, they get the cologne, and they also get the almond body lotion. Is that a large body lotion?
No.
It's a regular size one, right? Okay.
But you can't order that, so that's why it's so precious.
It's precious, and you have a lot of people that.
And you can order the oil in the brochure, so you could have the pair.
You can have the pair. So those are some things to think about. Have a really good weekend. And thank you for being on the call. And thank you, Delan, for helping and saving my life, because it wasn't happening for me here at McDonald's. I have another week at the beach. So next week, I've got some really good speakers lined up for next week too. And I can't tell you who they are because my brain can't think, but I'll remind you. All right.
Thank you, Vickie. What an honor.
Janet, thank you all for sharing. I just love it. Eileen, thank you for always coming in and sharing. Thank you, thank you. And again, God bless, be safe.
I have a question.
Yes, Helen.
Okay, so I'm trying to get people on Zoom, to invite them to Zoom, and I put them on my Zoom, and yet how do you send out, I can't figure out how to send it out.
Helen, I have an idea.
Okay.
For you to build your Zoom meetings. And I haven't done it yet, but this is my idea. I'm going to have a few drawings, and I'm going to be giving, you have an almond lotion, you know that would be a hot item. So I think you ought to offer a bribe or some type of a drawing that says we're going to be giving away whatever. And then you've got a whole pantry full of Jaffra gifts. I promise you do. And so I'm thinking, why not offer some drawings for people to come into that Zoom meeting. That was my thought.
My point is I want to invite them so that all they have to do is go in and click on it. And I can't figure out how to do
There's
that.
an invite when you go into
I know I did all of that, but then I can't seem to go further. So
Oh.
I thought maybe you guys who know everything would know how to do that.
Well, it's under when you set up your meeting. When you set up your meeting, there is an invite right there. That's what Delan's saying.
Oh,
And
okay.
that invite you have to copy. I don't copy all the phone numbers of where they can call in.
No, I just do right mouse click and I save it into my messenger, and then I just send it individually to who I want on the call.
And I
Okay.
save mine in Google Keep. So it's very important that you, Helen, come in on that same link.
Okay.
You can't go into Zoom and just say start meeting. You've got to come in with the same link that you send out. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So what's happening is when you do your Zoom invite, you've got to remember when you set up that meeting, it's got a place there for you to set up the invitation.
Okay.
And just like Gail's saying, you do invite and then you copy the link, but save that link. That's why Google Keep for me is so important, because I save all the links to everything on Google Keep.
Okay.
And I can do a training on that another time. But again, that invite, Helen, is your key to getting back into the meeting. Otherwise, if you try to go in through Zoom another way, you could go into the meeting room that isn't connected with all the people you've invited.
Okay.
The other thing I recommend that all of you do is go into, and I thought I posted this on my training, pretty sure I did, but it's a training on YouTube about how to use Zoom. They have some very wonderful YouTube trainings, basic how to use Zoom, and every one of your consultants that you're inviting to come to your Zoom meeting needs a copy of that YouTube video on a simple way to use Zoom. Okay?
Uh-huh.
All right. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good weekend.
Take care.
All right.
See you
Bye.
next Saturday. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.